Now we are at Jalan Bendahara, or those days it's called Wolferston Road in the 60s. This whole area where you are actually looking at, the Ibis Hotel, was formerly a coffee shop. It was actually 1, 2, 3, if I'm not mistaken, 4 to 5 rows of colonial coffee shop. And this whole building here at this portion was actually a cinema. It was called Savoy Cinema. Before I was born, it was already there. And this particular road, Jalan Bendahara, and the iconic 9 tingkat or 9-story flats is where I was living those days in the 60s. And once upon a time, this whole street was flooded because of the rain and also because of the garbages as well. So Melaka those days used to encounter lots of flood. Yeah. Ibis Hotel, just for your information, is under the ACCOR Group of hotels. It took them almost 5 years, if I'm not mistaken, to build it because of some agreements they have to settle with the Melaka state government. Now it's beautifully structured. So it's a French worldwide, say multinational, worldwide known hotel, Ibis, part of the economical hotels that ACCOR has, besides Raffles, Fairmont, Pullman, Movenpick, and Formula One hotel. So let's get across the road. Crossing the road is quite a challenge here. Nevertheless, let's zoom across, see what we can find. Yes. Now, because of the pandemic, most of the hotels have been closed. Ibis, very successfully, still open because the ACCOR CEO, Sebastian Bassin, has informed all ACCOR hotels worldwide to continue, if possible, open the hotels, not only to tourists but also to the locals. So you can see here a beautiful mural of Melaka. Yes, the street of Melaka, Jonker Walk will pass through. Those days, you can see, compared to now, the Air Famosa, yeah, and the river. Remember the bridge that I showed you just now? Yes. And the famous rickshaw. That's right. This whole area was actually a cinema before. Savoy, Savoy, Savoy Cinema, whereby watching a movie was just 50 cents those days. Now, you can see the flats is just side by side. And there was so much of commotion here with the tenants and inhabitants of these flats because of the hotel. Argument was that they wanted to maintain the cinema because that's where the Chinese movie, most of it, and even Tamil movie was screened. But because it wasn't being operated after the 70s, early 70s, so they decided to sell the whole piece of land to the buyers at an appropriate price. Okay, Sun Cheong House is actually under the Valen Hotel. It's also been closed because of the pandemic. The whole stretch, if I'm not mistaken, is in the 1950s. There was operated until recently, the pandemic. So that's it. So those who have seen my video, my first time today, yeah, please like, share and subscribe to my video. Joy is here, originally from Melaka but residing in KL. And remember to stay safe, stay healthy and take care.